I kid you not, I just sat here filming, well, what I thought was filming this video, but I never pressed record. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new then welcome. So, as you can tell by the title of this video, we are cleaning, organising and tidying today. I do this a lot, like every day I clean. I don't know if any of you have watched it prior, but I have got a video on my channel which I shall link down below of me cleaning the bedroom, like a daily clean. I still do that to this day. I can't remember how long ago that was actually. That was when I was actually pregnant with the baby I miscarried, if you don't know about that. I'll put my miscarriage story down below too. But, yeah, so I was actually pregnant then without knowing that I was pregnant. But, I still clean every room on a daily basis a lot. Like, I do a lot of cleaning in my life. I think this video is going to be more like in-depth cleaning because the house has become a bit of a state lately. But I do want to quickly mention that if you saw my last video, it was a bit of a negative, sad one about the fact that I'm a young mum and I'm sad. As you can tell, this is the sorry. This is the morning after and I'm absolutely fine, like 10 times better. I mean, I got 5 hours sleep, but I'm still fine. It is now, what time is it? 10:30 almost. Chase is at school. It's Friday because he goes on a morning on a Friday. But if you did watch that previous video about me being sad, I just want you to know that I'm fine. Like, I told you I'd be fine, but I didn't want to be negative, and I don't like my channel to be negative. I want to give out positivity and just be happy and show you a real life. But in my real life I do get sad and I do get emotional and blah blah blah. So obviously I'm going to show you that because otherwise I'm not showing you the real me, and that is the real me. So I just kind of want to get straight into the video. It's going to be more of a vlog style than just like a video because I will still show you Chase later because we all love to see Chase, don't we? Let's be honest. But yeah, so this is going to be my in-depth cleaning, organising, tidying, blah blah blah, whilst 21 weeks pregnant. But before I do start the actual cleaning process, I'd just like to say that if you haven't already, come over here and hit the red subscribe button. And once you finish watching this video, if you could give the video a big thumbs up, that would be absolutely appreciated. Please don't forget to comment on my videos because I love responding to you guys and knowing what you guys want to see, as well as just saying hello. Let's get into the video. So I don't know if I mentioned, but I am doing a voiceover for this video, so let's get started. This is the office, and it was quite a mess because the night prior to filming this we had Chase up, reason for the biscuits and everything on the side. He was up quite late because he didn't want to go to sleep, but I literally just do this every day, just sort out the desk and move everything to where it should be. All Tom's wires for his computer and everything, they all just annoy me, so I try my hardest to get rid of them by hiding them like behind or next to his PS4. Sometimes it's harder to do, but other times it's okay. He always leaves his chair out as well and ends up having loads of stuff where his chair should be. This game that I'm putting away of Chase's is something that my sister bought him for Christmas, I believe. He absolutely loves this game and he found it yesterday in his room and brought it into the office. So I popped that back into his room. Then obviously the office was 100 times better looking. I then went into our bedroom where it was a mess. Like, it was terrible. I haven't seen it that messy in a while. I decided to start off with folding my pyjamas and getting rid of all the like Chase's stuff that he leaves in our room on a nightly basis, because he always ends up like reading books in our room or something, so he always has something there in our room ready to move the next morning. That bin is stressing me out. I do get rid of it. I then got rid of all his like clothes and wellies and stuff and whatever else is lying around on the floor that needs to be put in the wash, because some people don't know where the washing basket is, even though it's right outside the door. The bed is so big now that it's actually like really hard for me to do while pregnant. Like, I know I don't even look that big, like even watching this I don't look that big, but for me it's so hard to make this bed. It just takes forever and it makes me so out of breath. I was putting the pillows up a certain way, how I usually do it. However, then I thought about another way of being able to do it, but I got tired, so I went and put the bottles away. But then I did think of the other way, so I did do it, and I much prefer it. I basically did it how I used to do the beds, rather than what I now do with the beds. I also took my charger out because I wanted to use it during the day to charge my phone. Because we have such a big mattress, duvet, it does stress me out because the duvet rolls all the way to the bottom of the sheet that it's in, the duvet sheet or whatever you want to call it, cover. So I have to like pluff it out a bit, which when you're pregnant and you're halfway through your pregnancy, it does get quite stressful to be able to like move a duvet around. But I managed it, and I always manage it every day. But yeah, so I put my duvet across the bed, and then I decided to put the pillows in a different order, which I much preferred actually. I feel like the bed looks very boring, but I'd rather it be boring than have too much going on, because I don't like too much going on. And when the baby's here, there is going to be a lot going on anyway, so we're not going to need a lot of stuff on there, let's be honest. Then we moved to Chase's room, which wasn't actually as bad as it can be. There's normally a lot more things on the floor, but it does get worse when, for instance, Jacob comes around or whatever, because then both boys are playing, so both boys are getting toys out. Whereas Chase, because he's at school now, he doesn't really play much in his room anymore. I just basically tidied away any kind of little toys that were on the floor or any clothes that were lying around, and then I rearranged his room a little bit because it was stressing me out that it wasn't in the way that I wanted it. I popped his iPad on charge and everything because he normally watches the iPad before bed. His room is then nice and tidy and ready for the night, for when he got home from school. The bathroom was actually fairly clean today. I'm not sure why, but it was. I had a candle going, one that my sister bought me, but it was fairly decent. This is the landing, which was a complete mess because I took everything out of the office, my bedroom and Chase's bedroom, and put it there to take downstairs basically. And there's a big box there which was covered with, it had a lot of rubbish in it that I needed to change from, but I needed to swap, like decide which was pregnancy brain. Here, I see it. I needed to go through it and see what was for recycling and for rubbish. I then decide that I don't like this washing basket, so I get the other one. I want two because I want one upstairs and one downstairs because I'm potty training Chase, so I need to have easy access to a washing basket. So there's one now upstairs and downstairs. As you can see, this box here full of clothes are things that I'm selling on Facebook Market. Really cheap, but I'm just selling them. But if they don't sell, then I'll just give them away. I then get rid of all the little knick-knack bits that have accumulated on the landing over the last month. But then I put the Chico into the baby's room because, well, it doesn't need to be on the landing, it needs to go in the baby's room. I then bring all the stuff down that needs to come downstairs, which was a lot. And the way I brought that washing basket down is how I bring it down every time because I'm not about to carry a heavy washing basket when I'm 21 weeks pregnant. The shoe area, or whatever kind of area you want to call this, is always a mess. That bag was full of Chase's clothes that I took to his school on Thursday for when I was potty training him. If you want to see that video, I will link it down below. But I thought I'd lost one of his shoes, but then it was on top of the radiator for some odd reason. But it didn't take me long to tidy that bit of the room because it was just quick and easy, put shoes back on the rack basically, because all the coats were already on there. Now we get to the living room where it becomes... This is a room that we spend most evenings in, watching TV or playing. Chase has this colourful mat on the floor so that when he plays Play-Doh, it doesn't go on the actual floor, it goes on his mat rather than the wooden floor. But I just basically put all his toys away. He didn't have Play-Doh out that day, so that's alright, but I basically put all his toys away and then fold the mat, which it annoys me because I always want to get the mat folded the right way, how it should be, but I never get it that way, so I ended up just leaving it and popping it back in his box. That is the Christmas tree that has been there all month waiting for me to move it, and then that's a bike rack that we're selling. But then we move on to the sofa where it just looks horrible. I move anything that shouldn't be on there, and then I plump all the cushions, because all the cushions, they're not zipped onto the sofa, so they do move quite easily. But there's nothing we can do about it because some of the zips are broken, so can't zip on. We just need to get those fixed, but there's no need really, I don't see the point. So we just plump them up and then they look good as new basically. But trying to do all this while pregnant, like, you have no idea how tired I was whilst doing this. Honestly, it was so tiring, and doing this whole cleaning process, it took me 6 hours, minus the half an hour drive to get Chase and bring him home from school. But then the living room was completely tidy and it was so beautiful, back to how it should be. This is the dining room, and honestly I don't know why it was this messy. I really don't. I think it's because, like, me and Chase didn't tidy up after breakfast, and also I moved every cup and stuff that I got from upstairs I brought downstairs and popped on the table. But I basically just sort the table out first. I moved all the bin stuff to the bin and then put everything that needed to go in the dishwasher over near the dishwasher, because it shouldn't be on the table, it needs to be next to the dishwasher so it actually goes in the dishwasher and gets clean. I also don't really do a lot of wiping surfaces in this video. It's because I kept forgetting to record me wiping the surfaces down, but I wiped every surface down, like everything. I did a lot of deep cleaning in this video that you don't even imagine. But as you can see in the right, you can see the stair, what would you call that? The stair rail, which I wiped every little bit of wood down on because it's white, so the dirt, you can really see it. But I wiped that later on in the video, but you don't see that because I forgot to film it. There was Cocoa Pops on the table, that's why I was scrubbing so hard, because Chase had obviously left it on there and I hadn't noticed it this morning. Even just talking to you guys in this video, I am out of breath already. I then had to make a quick pit stop of making Chase's lunch in his lunchbox, because Monday to Thursday he has lunch at school in his lunchbox, so when he comes home on a Friday he wants his lunchbox. So before I go and get him, I always make his lunch in his lunchbox so that it's there and ready for him. I then quickly, before I go and get Chase, rinse this bin out and put hot boiling water and some Dettol in it, because honestly it stunk. That's our bin from in our bedroom. It was horrible and I'm not sure why, so I left it outside to just relax out there basically whilst I went and got Chase. But I also quickly moved any kind of clothing items and moved the chairs back to how they should be in the dining room area, because the thought of it all just being horrible, like, it just looked ugly to me. So my camera just fell off the table. I'm hoping it's okay, it looks fine. One bit of the camera did come off, but I put it back on, so hopefully that's fine. But I need to now go and get Chase from school because it's almost time to pick him up. and then we'll come back and he will help me tidy the rest of the house. It's not looking as bad now, but I'm out of breath. So out of breath. Okay, so I got Chase. He is currently on the toilet, but I'm not going to show you him on the toilet because he's currently doing a poo. He's been such a good boy. Like, he's not really potty trained this morning because he's been at nursery. He's been at school, so I didn't potty train him. Basically, I didn't potty train him because I just feel like they don't really want to do it. Like, obviously they have to. Like, if I want them to, then they have to. But as in, like, I just feel like it's easier if I just start off at home to start with. Like, keep doing it at home, and then when I feel comfortable that he's not just going to wet himself every single time, then I'll do it at school and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think that would be the easiest option. But he always does a poo on the toilet. He's really good with that. Odd occasion he won't. Don't know why. But wheeze is the one big issue. We've had our lunch. As you can see, Chase is still currently eating half his lunch. He had an orange, banana, a chocolate brioche, a fruit loaf, toast. What else has he got? Cheese. Loves a good cheese. Don't know what else he has in here. I think he's got crisps. Yes, some crisps. This part of the lunchbox, so it's meant to be like that on this side as well. It broke. Like, it broke at preschool. I'm guessing it just I'm guessing it just flopped off because it's quite like fragile. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's easily done. You done?
Wee now.
Are you done your wee?
Wee now.
You doing a wee now?
Yeah.
Good boy. High five, Chase. You're such a clever boy.
More wee.
Yeah, more wee. Do some more wee then. Let me know when you're finished and we'll wipe your bum, okay?
No. Yeah.
Yeah. As you can see, I need to get a bin bag and put all of this in the bin. Like, this is, like, I need to get, like, separate recycling and rubbish, basically.
Go now.
Then I need to take a photo of this and sell it.
Go now.
You finished?
Oh, more wee.
More. You finished?
Wee.
Okay.
Yeah. I did.
So obviously I got Chase at this point. He then wanted to help me hoover. He wanted me to help me hoover the other day, but he didn't get a chance to because he ended up going to school. But today he actually got to help me hoover, and he loves hoovering. He loves helping me in any way he can. He also helped me mop after hoovering, but I didn't get that on camera because my battery died, which annoyed me a lot. But yeah, he did help me mop as well. But he's such a cutie because he always helps me clean the house. We did eat lunch prior to filming this bit of the hoovering, but he'd eaten his lunch and everything, obviously, and then we tidied more. I obviously put away all our lunch bits that needed to go back away in the shelves and in the wherever they needed to go. He was hoovering under the table at this point and absolutely loving his life, as you can see. He moves the hoover around with him so that he can, like, get closer to places, I guess, which I find quite funny, but it's just so adorable to watch him do that. I started wiping the surfaces down in the kitchen because they were honestly horrible, and as I did that there were bits coming off the surfaces onto the floor, so I got Chase to hoover those bits up. He decided that he had to get his stool to come and have a look at what I was wiping because he was very intrigued. He does that a lot. He gets his stool to see what Mummy's doing. He then starts hoovering all the other bits that I ended up putting on the floor from the surfaces of the kitchen because he doesn't like mess. And if you know Chase personally, then you know he doesn't like mess. Or if you've watched our vlogs ever before, then you know. But that is pretty much all that I filmed for this video. I'm quite annoyed because I didn't get everything I wanted to, but I got as much as I could from before my camera died. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want another video like this, then please do not hesitate. Just comment down below. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video for more. We film daily vlogs every day. Bye guys.
Toda la noche, no nos queda mucho tiempo más. No quiero perder lo que queda.